Hi everyone, today in math we're going to be doing 8.2, which is multiples of fractions. And so I can find multiples of fractions. This is going to be really fun, okay? So let's get to our problem. Jen is making 4 pans of baked ziti. Ooh, that sounds good. For each pan, she needs 2/3 cup of cheese, and her measuring cup can scoop 1/3 cup of cheese. How many scoops does she need for 4 pans? Well, let's see how many she can get for 1 pan. So if this was my pan, and each scoop she needs 2/3 cup of cheese, and her measuring cup can only scoop 1/3. So I split my pan into thirds, and I need this much, okay? And so 2/3 equals 2, because I get 2 scoops times 1/3. And when I multiply that out, it's 2/3. 2 times 1 is 2, and the denominator stays the same. So for 1 pan, it's 2/3. If I add my pan number 2, she still needs those 2 scoops. So she needs 2 scoops times, and we already know that 1 pan is this, 2 times 1/3. So we're going to times it by 2 times 1/3. And so to multiply this out, we first do our whole numbers. 2 times 2 is 4 times 1/3. And then we can multiply that out. 4 times 1 is 4/3. So for 2 pans, she would need 4 scoops, okay? Well, let's find it for 3 pans. So now I have my 3rd pan. I still need those 2 scoops. I'm gonna times that. Actually, I need, since this is pan number 3, because this is my 3rd pan, I need also those 2 scoops times my 1/3. So I'm going to multiply my whole numbers, and I get 6. 3 times 2 is 6 times 1/3. Okay, and when I multiply that out, 6 times 1 is 6/3. So for 3 pans, I would need 6 scoops. Well, we want to know how many for 4 pans, so let's solve for our 4th pan. So, again, since this is my 4th pan, pan number 4, I'm going to times it by my 2 times 1/3. Okay? So when I multiply that out, 4 times 2 equals 8 times, and then my fraction 1/3, and then I can go ahead and multiply that out. 8 times 1 is 8/3. So altogether, I need 8 scoops. So 8/3 means that I need 8 scoops for my 4 pans. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Let's try it again. All right, this time I'm going to draw a number line and show you how this works on a number line, okay? So this is example number 1. So on my number line, I start with 0, and we're going to be this is going to be multiples of 1/5. No, of 2/5. But I'm going to show you how it would look on a number line, okay? So I have to write out all my fifths, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, 7. Okay, So here I've written 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, 6/5, 7/5, 8/5, 9/5, 10/5. We're gonna find multiples of 2/5, so we start at 0 and we're gonna jump 2, okay? And so my first one would be 2/5, because I've gone 2 out of 5. Then I'm gonna jump again, okay, and I'm gonna jump 2. So another 2 gets me to 4/5. I'm gonna do it again, jump 2, 6/5. I'm gonna jump again, 8/5, and then I'm gonna jump one more time, and I have 10/5, okay? And so these are my multiples of 2/5. If I were to write that as an equation with a unit fraction, then it would be the last one, 10 times 1/5. Okay? You always take the top number on the last multiple. Okay. Let's do another one. This is example number 2. And let me quickly draw my number line. Just a second. All right. Okay, so we're gonna find multiples of 3/4. Multiples of 3/4. Okay, I think there's 3. Okay, so I'm gonna start at 0. I'm gonna jump 3. Okay, and that would be like 1 times 3/4. Okay, and that would get me 3/4. 1 times 3 is 4. So 3/4. I'm going to take another jump. 1, 2, I forgot my 4/4. 1, 2, 3, and that would get me 6/4. Okay, and this would be like 2 times 3/4. 2 times 3 is 6/4. I'm going to do one more jump of 3, and that gets me 9/4. And that is also 3 times 3/4. 3 times 3 is 9/4. Okay? Let's try and practice problem. All right? I'm gonna draw a number line, and then you're gonna find the multiples. Okay? So give me a second. Okay, I want you to write or find multiples of 2/3. Okay, and here's my model. Find the multiples of 2/3 based off of this number line. Okay, So pause. This is our pause problem number 1. So pause the video, try it out, and then see if you got it right. But I'm gonna keep going, okay? So I can see that I've jumped once. So that would be like 1 times 2/3, and that gets me 2/3. Again, when I do 2 times 2/3, I get 4/3. See how it's kind of jumping by 2? My multiples of 2. Then if I do 3 times 2/3, I get 6/3. Okay, if I jump again, 4 times 2/3, I get 8/3. And if I jump one more time, that would be 5 times 2/3, and that would get me 10/3. Okay, so those are my multiples of 2/3. Hopefully you got it right. Okay, we're now gonna go into something that without a number line. So for example 3, you're gonna write 3 multiples of 3/8. Okay, so that means that I need 3 multiples of 3/8. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to start with 1 times 3/8, and that gets me 3/8. Then I'm going to do 2 times 3/8, and 2 times 3 is 6, so I have 6/8. And then since I need 3 times 3/8, so 3 times 3 is 9/8. And that is 3 multiples of 3/8. Okay? For example number 4, we're going to do something similar. We're going to write 5 multiples of 2/6. So this time you need to go 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need 5 multiples of 2/6. So I'm going to start with 1 times 2/6. 1 times 2/6 is 3/6. Okay, now I'm going to do 2. 2 times 2/6. 2 times 2 is 4/6. Now I'm going to do 3 times 2/6. 3 times 2 is 6/6. Now I'll do 4. 4 times 2/6. 4 times 2 is 8/6. And then my last one, 5 times 2/6. 5 times 2 is 10/6. Okay? Let's do your second pause problem. Pause problem number 2. Write 4 multiples of 4/7. Okay, so pause the video, try it out, and then see if you got it right. So but I'm going to keep going. So I need 4 multiples, so I'm just going to put 4 lines to tell me that I need 4 multiples. And I'm going to do 4/7. Okay, so I'm going to start with 1. 1 times 4/7, I get 4/7. Then I'll do 2 times 4/7, and I get 8/7. Then 3 times 4/7, I get 12/7. And then 4 times 4/7, I get 16/7. Okay, so hopefully you had fun finding multiples of fractions. and we will work on it again in class. Bye.